professionals in this gathering have experiences.
Nepal. Let's show our appreciation with a big round of applause. This event possible. Forefront Engineering has been at the forefront of introducing the innovative tools and technologies to Nepal's AEC industry. Now I would like to invite Mr. Sudhir Thapa, General Manager and co-founder of Forefront Engineering. He holds a master's degree in Geospatial Engineering and Building Information Modeling and Management BIM. He will deliver the welcome speech and share insights about Forefront Engineering services and its contribution to the AEC industry. Please join me in welcoming him to the stage.
Honorable guests, esteemed clients, colleagues, and friends. It is truly inspiring to see such a distinguished gathering of architects, engineers, and professionals who have come together from all corners of Nepal. Your presence here today reflects the collective enthusiasm and commitment of our. We decided to use SketchUp as a 3D modeling tool to bring the interior and facades design to life. The results were incredible and the client was thrilled. I'm sure many architects, designers, and professionals in this gathering have experienced similar moments of connection and creativity. Society of Consulting Architecture and Engineering Firms and Federation of Contractors Associations of Nepal for their invaluable support and collaboration. We especially thank Hope Technologies, the authorized distributor of SketchUp in South and East India, and Trimble. Today in this event we will be discussing the various new features of SketchUp that continue to improve the way we work. And I'm sure many architects, designers, and professionals in this gathering have experienced similar moments of connection and creativity. I feel your journey and your passion. Now I'd like to take this opportunity to share how Forefront, as the authorized reseller of SketchUp in Nepal, can support you moving forward. As a trusted partner of SketchUp, we offer more than just the software itself. Forefront is committed to ensuring you get the most out of your investment by providing personalized customer support, helping you troubleshoot any issues, and guiding you through every step of using SketchUp. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced user, we offer tailored SketchUp training and education programs both at the firm and educational institutions that will equip you with the skills to maximize the software's capabilities. At Forefront, we offer a wide range of digital services, as you can see in the screen. I hope we can all take away valuable insights and ideas from today's sessions. Let's make this conclave a memorable and productive experience for all. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words and for setting the stage for what promises to be an amazing evening. Next, we are excited to hear from a key figure who has been instrumental in expanding the reach of SketchUp across India and Greater South. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Rahul Malikar, the SketchUp Regional Channel Head, to share his thoughts and insight on the evolution of SketchUp and its role in transforming the design industry.
Hereafter, if you are talking about SketchUp, it's a Trimble baby. So coming back to Trimble, I thought, okay, let's give some high-level glimpse about Trimble. So basically, we are a construction software company We help delivering technology with all phases of construction. The mission what we have, moreover the theme what we have is the transform the way world works. So basically we do have lot of software parts which will get plug-in and which will get connected to different phases of construction. Take an example of a SketchUp, right? It starts with a conceptual modeling of any construction building or something like this. So we do have a lot of plugins, we do have a lot of technology which will get attached with the different phases of construction predominantly. Then we are into the hardware system also. We do have a lot of scanner, moreover civil equipments and those kind of things. Now the interesting thing is the way Trimble started is, I think everybody is using Google Map right now, right? Everybody has a Google Map. So do you know the first navigation system in the world has been designed by Trimble? So we are the pioneer who designed this navigation system, and then eventually Google came, and then probably now across the world. I am happy to share that we do have a lot of customers from Nepal, not only SketchUp, but with respect to the other portfolio also. So this is shortly about Trimble, like who are we and what we are doing. So I think I'll just take a pause over here because I want the specific stakeholder to come and share more about the technology, more about the SketchUp, more about the connected constructions, so that you guys can invest your time properly. Before I take a pause, I would like to thanks our partner Forefront. Thanks Sudhir, it is really appreciable. And I would like to also thanks Mr. Pandey, who is our chief guest today, and Mr. Pokral, who is also helping us in terms of academia, moreover the education side. So with this, I think I'll just take a pause. Thanks for listening me for 5 to 7 minutes. I again encourage and insist, please be interactive. Please, whatever questions you have, you can raise the flag and ask. We have a lot of experts around today, and I think a lot of prizes are also there. So please win the prizes also. With this, thanks to all the stakeholders who have come here, who are here in this hall, and really appreciate. With this, I'll just take a pause and hand over to our beautiful host. Thank you.
It's an absolute privilege to have our chief guest, Mr. Birendra Raj Pandey, a visionary leader and the Vice President of Confederation of Nepal Industry. With over 30 years of experience in the construction and infrastructure industry, he has made remarkable contributions to the sustainable development. Please put your hands together and welcome our chief guest, Mr. Birendra Raj Pandey, on the stage.
I think it's dedicated for innovation, collaboration, and advancement in the field of 3D design and construction. This conclave truly represents a step forward in embracing technology that can transform Nepal's construction and design industry. The presence of experts and stakeholders gathered here for the day of insight, technical discussions, and knowledge sharing reflects a significant opportunity for all of us. Events like this create an ecosystem where professionals can explore cutting-edge tools like SketchUp, tools that have revolutionized architectural and construction workflow globally. Ladies and gentlemen, Nepal's construction industry is at the pivotal point now. Nepal is a slogan, and we are graduating from least developed countries in 2026. We have a target of net zero emission by 2045, and become a middle income country and achieve sustainable development goals by 2030. So we have large aspirations as a country. And as we see our effort in development, our investment, we see that there is a significant backlog in our delivery. We have issues in terms of our productivity, efficiency, delivery issues, investment and all that. So tools like this, or if we can internalize in our processes, it will definitely help our industry to be more competitive. So we need to internalize that, which can enhance productivity and precision and quality also be enhanced, visualization and collaboration and cost and resource management. So we'll see in our experts deliberation this evening that how we can make use of these tools better in our encouraging innovation in Nepal's design and construction industry. To participants here today, I request you to learn, question and actively engage with the experts that we have. Let's work together in the betterment of our industry. With this, I conclude. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those thoughtful and inspiring words. Your vision sets the tone for an incredible evening ahead. Now, let's move on to our keynote session. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Koteshwor, Associate Professor at Nepal Engineering College and Chairman of Nepal Beam Forum, a respected architect, to share his insights with us.
Well, namaste and good evening or good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to welcome you all in this conclave, SketchUp Conclave 2024, which of course is the one and the first of its kind, because as a professional, since I've become an architect right here in Nepal, it's my first chance to be in the conclave related to software. So I'd like to welcome you all. We are not here just to talk about the tools and techniques, but rather more than that, we are going to talk about the incredible power that the technology brings to life. Well, talking about my experience with SketchUp, of course, as at that present time. So, SketchUp was really different. At a time when I was just talking about those CAS software, it was intuitive, fast, and most importantly, accessible. Today, it's become a powerhouse with real-time rendering, parametric modeling, and integration with advanced building information modeling or BIM workflows. It's like having a Swiss Army knife for design, what I would like to call it. So talking about innovation or creativity in 3D design, what sets innovators apart isn't just their tools, how they use them to solve problems and tell stories. SketchUp has empowered us to both, whether it's designing sustainable housing in rural setting or crafting integrated urban landscapes. It gives us ability to iterate, adapt, and refine with ease. And with its vast possibilities and ecosystem of plugins, let's admit it, we have all had those wow moments when a single extension made us think it is possible. But innovation is only a part of the equation in the AEC industry collaboration where magic really happens. A project can involve architects, engineers, contractors, and even the stakeholders halfway across the world. How do they stay on the same page? Tremble through SketchUp has made it possible in real time. So you can also call it as having a real virtual studio of design, which is always 24 hours open. Beyond the tools, there is something more even powerful in this one. Into the plugins. Explore interrogations, and most importantly, share your discoveries. Together, we can shape the future where technology and creativity goes hand in hand. In this regard, I'd like to congratulate our Forefront Engineering in providing this platform, which is indeed, as I already mentioned, first of its kind in Nepal. Last but not the least, I'd also like to remember every line we draw, every model we build, every vision we bring to life, it's not about designing spaces, but also it's about creating possibilities. I wish the success of this event and hope such event will get its continuity in coming days. And especially I would like to thank our Tremble technology partners, including Hope, Nepali partner Forefront Engineering, to initiate this conclave, and hope in coming future these kinds of conclave would be much more vigorous, so that we could grow our SketchUp community even in the local context.
An exciting session on SketchUp connected workflows and ecosystem. To lead us through this insightful presentation, let's welcome Mr. Sahil Jain, Customer Success Manager, India Architecture and Design at SketchUp. Mr. Jain will explain how SketchUp integrates into various workflows with seamless solutions.
I'll just move towards the presentation. Before starting with the workflow and how SketchUp can help in the workflow, let's discuss who are we building this software for. So it's not just for architects, designers, or the people who are good in SketchUp, but also it extends. So we start with design creators who are concept architects, principal architects, interior designers, and master planners. They know SketchUp very well. They would be doing it for years and they'll be designing for that. They'll be using SketchUp to create each and everything which is and a big task for us to get our designs approved from the clients. But once we get them first-hand experience, it's pretty easy. So let's start with architecture now. I would like to ask this question to you guys. What is the first phase of architecture? Any guesses? Anyone? According to any, like Riva or COA or anyone. First phase of architecture. Like from where does the architecture start?
Imagination.
Imagination, no. Planning, no, sorry. Concept, close, but no. You have to start from taking advance from the client. So, make this a habit. Do you need outside space? Do you need openings in your house? Do you need shading after you have created the build space? Because that is also which is very important to your design. Build and the open space. So that relationships also it explains. Yeah, so this slide will show you all the features, like the most important features which helps you in designing, actually pre-designing your design. It shows you, these all diagrams are from pre-designing. It shows you the shading analysis, which one would work best, and even how the outside spaces should look. So it's a very good start. It would not give you the most accurate ones, but the best options which you can start with and then develop further. You have scan essentials. So this is something which will be discussed further in detail in the next presentation also. But it's basically something which you can scan. So you can scan a space. If you have a LiDAR scanner in your device, you can scan a space, then you can convert it into point cloud and get it into SketchUp directly. These point clouds can then be used to trace them and create your exact surfaces. So once you have the point cloud, the exact geometry and the accuracy is still 5 mm. So if you have a larger scale projects, it's very good. If you have better scanners, if you are not using your phone, if you have better scanners, it can go till the accuracy of 1 mm. So you can just scan once and then measure it. So you see these are all points. This is not geometry. These are all millions and millions of points which you see. Then you have 3D warehouse. This will also be discussed in detail, but it's basically an update which has come in 2024. if a client sends you an image that I want this kind of furniture, it's like everything which is there in 3D warehouse, it finds the closest model and then you can work around with that. Okay, so second stage is preliminary design stage. Here you start with planning, and then these are all again the diagrams where you define spatial relationships. You explore those iterations, doing push-pull or things which is very easy to do in SketchUp. But extensions help you out in creating what you cannot create using simple tools. So the first one which I have showed is 1001 bit tool. It's one of the best extensions to use it for creating walls, doors, windows, louvers, even roofs. So in just one click, if you see, in any of the GIFs which you are able to see, in one click you are able to provide the details in that panel of 1001 bit tool, and it creates the exact dimensions and exact details of that. Yeah, so one of the myths and the struggles which people usually face in using SketchUp is curve geometry. That we cannot do curve geometry, we cannot create things in 3D of like curve which has curves in 3D or which has geometries which is not just a simple push-pull. So few extensions I have mentioned here. Don't worry, all these extensions are free. Easily just have 4 curves and then you provide the trail of that curve which converts into surface and then into lattice. So it directly gets converted, gets triangulated and then converted into those shaded pathways which you have in your designs. This one is for curves, facades or any curved geometry, curved roofs. This is basically shape bender. So if you create any shape, any group, any component, it can be bended into a particular curve where you just create a straight line and then create the second curve along which you want to get it curved. So it basically curves that geometry, any geometry which is there, from that straight line to that curve. And this is waffle column. It's a slicer which converts any geometry into waffles or let's say into planes. It divides into those planes and contours. So these can be used for your geometry which is planar also. But if you want to convert your let's say columns into waffles, that can also be done. We come to the third stage, design development. Here you can integrate your furnitures, materials, facades, structures, everything which you want to do in your design. Here SketchUp plays a very important role where you can use the 3D warehouse also and then later convert those things, all the models into detailed plans and sections and elevations as well. So material studies can also be done very easily. Here if you see there are just different 4 options which have been quickly created in SketchUp of different materials. But here the challenge is you have to pick and then apply material in each and every phase to change it, right? But if you use an extension which is material replacer or component replacer, if you want to change a component, you just select the components. So first one is component replacer. If you see the components which are selected here got replaced with this one single component. It got scaled and it got sized according to that component. And the material, if you pick a material and then apply it here, all the in the complete model, wherever the same materials are applied, it gets replaced with the material which you choose. So again, easing out your work with some extensions. This is different kind of styles which you can show your client to show different kinds of details. Now you can. And here Trimble Connect can be used. So Trimble Connect again, most of you would not know, but when you take a SketchUp license, you get the access to Trimble Connect. It's kind of similar to Drive but much better, where you can collaborate, just share the link with the required stakeholder, someone who has SketchUp, and then he can also open that model. And it's very light and to use in Trimble Connect, where you can just open it and run it to see what are the changes required. All the layers, everything is visible here, so that you can just comment it and check it with the client or the designer or the contractor. So now comes the construction phase. Here we are going to talk in a little bit more detail, where you have different cycles. But here we also talk about how you can integrate different softwares, because this is one of the most important stages where BIM is very crucial nowadays. So here we are also talking about how you can integrate, let's say one of the examples is Revit, and how you can use SketchUp in enhancing your experience with that Revit software's model and then working out with SketchUp. The pattern and process was followed on site directly. 4D planning visualization, which we talk about nowadays, where you know exactly when and how a construction is also going to happen. There, SketchUp plays a very crucial role where you can provide each and every step using simple scenes, nothing else. Just hide, unhide things, and you can show how that construction is actually going to happen on site. This is what I was talking about, the construction sequence. So this is one of the examples which has been converted into reality. So this is how it looks in reality. Revit imported. So here, other softwares, how compatible SketchUp is. Here we talk about how Revit can be imported in just one click with all the components, all the properties which Revit has, all the windows, doors, attributes, everything. Groups which we talk a lot, that keep your model as clean and as sorted as possible to generate the reports in a much better and easier way. Yeah. So now the AR part, which you want your workers and the people who are on site, working on site, to visualize what they're actually creating, to make no mistakes on site. So it's not just on paper, but you can also experience it on site directly with an augmented reality, and you can see, you can just scan a QR code and you can walk around the site and see the whole model which needs to be built, all the detail which needs to come, including. Okay, so now we come to a more exciting part where what is going to come in 2025. This is something which we are showing it for the just second time here, first in India and then now in Nepal. In 2025, most of the features revolve around visualization, right? So there are more features which are going to come, more updates, but these are the most important features which will be coming for visualization in SketchUp. So first one is diffusion. Diffusion is still there. Inside, it shows everything very accurately. Right now in production, if you see the grass, it has changed to some sand dunes or something, but after this, in 2025, it's going to look like this. So all the materials, everything is going to acquire and then change into the render. Another update which is going to come in diffusion is this painting mask tool, where you can just paint it and tell the diffusion that I want a polar bear here in front of my house, and it will add a polar bear here. I guess brown bear, yeah. So this is eraser. If you have some model, if you have 2 or 3 of them from which you don't want one of them, it will remove one of that and it will erase it in a way that it takes the surrounding properties and it merges with that.
With us, and let's one more round of applause because today is his birthday. So, to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday.
Are you able to scan that from far back? And with the least amount of time. So it's the game of the correct answer also, but with that you have to be going to join the quiz. All the keynote speakers, all the guests who are here. Okay, heads up to you guys. The first question has been talked quite a bit often today, but it's not one of the options which you would have heard. So let's begin the quiz now.
Okay, Sahil, one second. So don't prompt with each other.
Time's up and let's see the results. Oh my god. That's surprising. It has been talked twice and even we knew that Google has acquired it before Trimble. So the correct answer is last software. There is nothing known as first software, so that gets eliminated. That's just to confuse you guys. And 21 people fall for that. And more than that actually. So we have Shubham Adhikari on first with 7 seconds.
Can Shubham raise the hand, please? Whoa! Wow!
Okay, you have a lead of 5 seconds, but make sure you answer the remaining questions also correctly. This is going to change after every round. I mean, it's going to get aggregated at the end. So let's move on to the second question. Everyone ready? Let's go. What is the purpose of reverse search engine in 3D warehouse? This was talked about, like I have discussed this briefly. To find components that match existing images, to create new components from scratch, to delete unwanted components, or to export components to other software. And the time is up. You should be quick enough. 39 people only answered this. So make sure you answer at least. The first option, 49%. Wow, that's great. I mean, to find components and match existing images, and that's the correct answer. Boom! Congratulations to the people who answered it correctly. It is not something to create new components from scratch, because reverse search, which I talked about, was you can drag your image into warehouse, which is so the leaderboard, correct. Okay, it has
Sanjeev! Who is Sanjeev? Whoa! Clap for him! Shubham, you are just, okay, so I think just take a grip. You want to come and sit in the front?
So I guess he answered it incorrectly, that's why he went down. And we have first with 21 seconds, but not so far. Second one is at 22 seconds with 2 on to correct. Shubham Adhikari and Sujin Shrestha. The next question is, what is the role of ambient occlusion in 3D modeling? Ambient occlusion in 3D modeling, it is also a recent update in 2024. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time up. 52 people answered. Enhancing realism. Okay, we are improving from 49 to we have become 50% now. I think we'll learn by the end of the presentation about a lot about SketchUp. Second option is increasing brightness, 19%. Reducing file size and improving color accuracy. So the correct answer is yes, enhancing realism. So 50% of the people have answered it correctly. Even though this has not been discussed in detail, this is going to get discussed from Gurumurthy in the next presentation. But it's basically an enhancement in shadows and lighting effects, where you have soft shadows, soft brightness in your models. You don't have to turn on your shadow and make the model heavy. This makes it more realistic. So now let's see the leaderboard again.
Sanjeev, come on! Clap for Sanjeev once again.
That's great. But now we have...
One second. I think looks like this is a casino game, but people are helping Sanjeev or what? No? Okay. I'm just on the line.
People are on 2 out of 3, but he is 3 out of 3 correct with 33 seconds. The person who is on second might come on first if he answers it correctly. So make sure you answer it quickly. Next question is, what feature in layout allows the use of pre-made templates and symbols? Layout, pretty difficult question I would say. Most of us just delete the shortcut of layout from our desktops and don't use it ever. But what feature can be used to add templates and symbols? That's interesting. So animation panel, no, layout is not used to create any kind of animations. Color palette, 6% people. You cannot change the color palette using layouts, but pattern can be changed. For some objects, if you have to change it, you can just do it from the sidebar. But the correct answer to add pre-made templates and symbols is scrapbook. So again, we have got down from 50% to 49%. Let's try to improve it in the next question.
Let's see who is the lucky one. Okay, new stakeholder, who
of time was also crucial for everyone who has answers 3 out of 4 correct. We are down to 4 questions. 3 questions are still remaining. Let's see how it changes.
Okay,
Last three questions. And model sharing amongst architects, engineers and contractors in real time. Layout, SketchUp Studio, Trimble Connect, extension warehouse. This should be easy. We have discussed this. I'll get to know how many people have attended my session with Fulbari. Okay, time is up. And 77% again. This is a very consistent number, I would say. Last 3 questions.
We had a distinction.
Yeah, wow. 77. That's the correct answer. So everyone who answered it correctly, congratulations. But now, okay. And Ruchi Vajracharya. So congratulations everyone, and I would request all the winners, all the top 3 people to come here near the stage and get presented. Seconds. I would like to invite Rahul on stage.
Can you quickly introduce yourself?
I'm Koteshwor and I'm currently practicing architect. I've been using SketchUp for like more than a decade, and I think it's finally paid off today.
Fantastic, thank you.
The first runner-up, Mukesh Limbu. Congratulations, Mukesh.
Quickly introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I am Mukesh Limbu. Currently I am practicing at Nepal Creative Studio, and I've been using SketchUp since about 4 years, and I really like the software and the freedom it gives in my design and my visualizations especially. So thank you, SketchUp.
Yeah, we haven't paid him for this.
10 line more about SketchUp, 10% more discount for you. If you want to buy one more license.
That's great. And the second runner-up, Ruchi Vajracharya. Congratulations, Ruchi.
Quickly introduce.
Hello everyone, I'm Ruchi. I'm practicing as an architect and also landscape architecture. It's a very useful tool that I use SketchUp on my every project. Thank you for this quiz, it was very interesting. Thank you so much.
It will take a lot of time, you need to go and visit, measure. Now the SketchUp has this feature, you can able to scan existing space and superimpose it to your design. The more realistically you can get the details. That is about talk about SketchUp for iPad and Scan Essential. My name is Gurumurthy. I'm a technical support manager. Basically, you can able to capture the existing space. Let's have a look into this case study.
She's excited. He's not. Challenge accepted. Let's show you the kids' playroom. It just needs some love. First things first.
I bet she's taking a video to reference later.
Actually, I'm using SketchUp. Yes, it scans the room and creates a 3D model that we can edit right now.
Oh, this is where I wanted the playhouse to go? No. This basement's way too cramped for that.
Oh, what if we expanded the space? Problem solved. An arched entrance, anyone?
Gymnastic rings. The kids need a way to get their energy out, right?
I like your style. Oh, what about a climbing room?
Thank you so much. This is gonna... Oh, the kids are gonna love this.
Step away. Find a new angle. Iterate. Mark up. Collaborate. And give the high fives. From concept to construction, drive your projects forward with SketchUp for iPad.
And easily, quickly generate and easily, like you can make a markup on your design, gesture can be added. This will enhance your productivity, it will automatically take the shape. For example, if you want to add a window, just you can make a rough sketch on the like floors, even furniture can be made as a block. And once scanning data I can import into SketchUp, you can able to quickly measure, then model faster, take the point cloud data and you can able to do it quickly. Accuracy, the most of this data you can convert easily using ground mesh feature. It will enhance the productivity, like no need to make it meshing surfaces and trying together. Earlier versions we need to make manual process. Now we have an option, we can able to create quickly. Ground mesh can be defined auto terrain detection, more details, like if you require more detail like depth you require, you can able to add, and you can able to mesh as a solid entity. There is a canvas scan. Inside there is a room plan, meshing, all the information is available. No need to create manually. It will automatically generate. This is the output from the iPad. It will categorize into the different tags and folders. Then the same space can be renovated, like you can able to, existing space can be utilized in a different, like you need to convert. For example, this is a side view. This is a capture data. Those capture data, there is an option to add, create ground mesh. It will create automatically the ground mesh details, like no need to make manually surfacing. Using this feature, you can able to build it. Then we close up. If you want to add more detail, you can able to add it here, and this is about the build up area. Then I can use directly going to the project. Just I can add a thickness on the design. Just I can use this. Like more details, there is an option called add more details. Like depth you require more, you can able to add it here. Then there is solid tools available. You can able to merge with the surfaces. Just you can able to add a solid tools. Then you can able to make a cutout. If you have a detail on the cutout, you can use solid tools. Then I can moving into the next is a framework. Using the extension warehouse, you can able to create this kind of framework quickly. And pouring the concrete, just I can use framework can be removed. Then we can start building a pile cap. This is basically from the concept design to the entire project can be done using SketchUp. Let's talk about the scan to design, how we can able to implement. This is about the Trimble Connect. Now Trimble Connect, you can storage platform you are aware about how you can able to store it. Now using point cloud data, you can enable point cloud data.
Good evening, all. We generally do a lot of conclaves, SketchUp in India, and we do monthly once, twice to all the AEC construction people. And this is the first time which we are doing in Nepal. And thank you for the overall response from all of you, which I think that you have taken a lot of key insights with respect to the SketchUp ecosystem. And as a vote of thank, I thank our key thoughts for this SketchUp event. And also, I would like to thank our authorized partner, Forefront, Mr. Sudhir Thapa, to come up on the stage with me. We have a wonderful announcement to be made. Please, sir. So, from tomorrow onwards, whoever buys SketchUp new license, straight away we are giving a 15% discount only for Nepal, Kathmandu. So, for all the buying process, Mr. Sudhir Thapa, our channel partner, he will help you out for the process. Sudhir, I just want to say the words to the team.
Thank you, Arvind. Yes, so we've heard from Arvind already. Yes, 15% discount. Thank you so much. And yeah, exciting new features, yeah. So I really enjoyed the presentations from the technical manager and everyone, especially our CSM Sahil. That was really nice to have the quiz as well, and I hope everyone enjoyed the sessions. And looking forward to connect with you all again. And yeah, let's sketch up.
So we will be traveling continuously to meet your team from January onwards, to meet each and every customer, to understand the process, their pain points, where they are lagging, and how SketchUp will be beneficiary for you all. So thank you team, kudos, thank you all.
Free to access. Ask him.
What is the cost for the software? And how long is it valid, the software? Do you have to renew every year, or once you purchase it, you can use for 5 years or 2 years, or is it for project basis? Can we have a clarity on that, please, and the cost, please?
Thank you. Can I know your name? Good name?
I'm architect Pranam Singh Pradhan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I think I believe this is the most important question. Really appreciate. Thanks. Okay, so SketchUp, we have a flat structure, flat pricing. The pricing is listed. It's a black and white. It is listed on the website. We have basically two products primarily. One is SketchUp Pro, and the another, which is a higher value proposition, called SketchUp Studio. SketchUp Pro comes with $349, and SketchUp Studio comes with $750, $749 to be precise, $1 extra. Okay, so $749, and please do talk to Sudhir. Sudhir has some privilege, I mean to say, passing certain discounts. So please talk to Sudhir and know your specific discounts. So, so we have two products, SketchUp Pro and Studio, primarily used by all architects. And then we have some lighter version and web-based stuffs, but those are like very, very basics. And this comes with a 1-year subscription, so it's not a perpetual no more. It comes with a 1-year lease or 1-year subscription, so every 1 year you need to renew the license. In between you can take a gap, and then probably you can renew after some time or so. The moment you renew that specific date, the renewal will start, and which will valid till 1 year or 12 months from the date of renewal. I hope I answered your question.
Fulbari,
Triple connect.
Yeah, the files will stay in our computer, it will go, or it will be...
No, it'll store in the cloud.
It will be stored in the cloud,
So no, not in the personal computer. We have a tie-up with Microsoft Azure, and moreover we bought certain space from Microsoft, and it's our private cloud. It's a triple cloud basically, but I can assure that there will be a proper data confidentiality and the data security, because let's say if I'm using Gmail, like my all Gmail conversations and everything is getting stored in the Google Cloud, right? Even if I'm using this specific net banking or any UPI app, so this all data is getting stored in the respective cloud. It could be, if I say bank, it could be a specific bank, it could be an email which is, let's say, Google or Microsoft or something like this. So that way we have a private cloud, and there will be a clear data security and confidentiality which will get maintained with respect to the files that we are going to share. So it will be in a cloud. It will be a private, yeah.
So that means that if my subscription is over, then I cannot access my data, right?
You can access your data. The moment you have a Trimble Connect, you can access your data.
No, in terms of when the subscription is like, let's say my subscription has finished, that means I cannot access my data until I renew my subscription.
Basically, Trimble Connect is a sharing platform. So if you want to share any specific file or a data pertaining to the model or SketchUp or something, you have to use a Trimble Connect. As I said, Trimble Connect is a free platform. If you want to model something, do some changes, obviously you will require a SketchUp. And the moment you require a SketchUp, obviously it comes with a 1-year timeline.
Yeah, because the problem there before is like we have data in the cloud platform. Once we finish the software, we cannot access our own files.
No, I don't think so.
You can answer the question. One is there is a local storage also you can able to store, and Trimble Connect is a common data storage. Even once your license expire also, you can able to log in and download the file. That common data environment is not required a subscription. Only thing you cannot model it. Once the subscription ends, you cannot create a modeling in SketchUp. The data can be accessible.
Okay, thank you.
It is not only SketchUp, even any data, like we have a Revit file, or we have a mechanical design file, DWG file, or documentation. Any document you can store in the Trimble Connect.
Because most of the time the clients want the data to be stored in our system, not in the cloud. Some of the projects we have confidentiality concern about the files and all. So they want to be stored in our server, not in the cloud also.
There are two options available. One is local storage, you can store in your local drive. So why Trimble Connect is a common data environment. You can access you have a team member of 10 people in the project. You can assign the team members. You can monitor your project data using Trimble Connect. It's a common data storage. Even local also you can store it.
Thank you. Thank you for clarity.
Our process is also here in Nepal. So let's say Nepal has a lot of heritage culture and heritage buildings, right? And one of the government initiatives is like those buildings are pretty old, more than 50 years, 70 years, 100 years. So basically they need to revive those buildings. So we do have a feature called Scan Essential. Okay, so in that, the concept is very clear, like you can use the existing infrastructure as it is, you can scan and you can import the data, in turn you can quickly do the modification on the overall conceptual part. So I think please explore this function, and I'm not too sure, but if certain government stakeholders are here, I'm sure it will be a game changer for them.
Yeah, if there are any doubts afterwards, after the event, you can just make a note of these details. Me or Guru, you can scan the QR code for further contact details.
Big models out of those plans in SketchUp itself as well. So Forefront Engineering as a SketchUp partner. We provide that technical support for you. If you require any kind of assistance while working with point clouds, you can contact us. So there are really a lot of interoperable issues that might you might be facing. So if there's any kind of technical support you need, you can just let us know. That's it.
On the stage to receive the token of love as a sign of our appreciation. Also, I would like to request Mr. Rahul to felicitate our chief guest and keynote speaker. Now, I would like to request all our distinguished guests to join on the stage for a group photograph.
You want to say something on SketchUp? Okay. Yes, go.
Now I would like to request all our distinguished guests to join on stage for a group photograph.
We can have a group photograph, please.